Hey, my name's AJ Miller with the Meller family and this channel, Cerebral-ish Life. I'm a dad with cerebral palsy who just got back from a solo camping trip to the wilds of western Utah in an inflatable tent. I forgot a bunch of stuff, saw some antelope, and I learned a bunch of stuff. You can learn a bunch of stuff too, from my mistakes and my successes. Let's check it out.
Wind stopped. That's pretty cool. While I would never recommend this tent, I did get it off TEMU for like, I don't even know, like $124 or something. It's an inflatable tent. I was really just trying to test the concept because I'm going to take Peter on this huge road trip and we need to have space. But when you want space, typically that comes with complications like weight, complexity of setup and all that other stuff. So I wanted to test out this concept of inflatable tents because that inflatable truck bed topper that I have is freaking amazing, insanely solid. So I do believe that you get what you pay for. And I'm not sure I would trust this on a trip with Peter. So hopefully we can figure out something else. A mistake would be to think that inflatable means cheaper, but it does mean more convenient and honestly, quite a bit more solid. Because if this tent were one with poles in the wind that I just experienced here, I think it would have been flattened. And this took me a little bit longer to set up just because it was insanely windy. But I set it up at my house in like 7 minutes with the inflatable mattress that I'm on. So I very much believe in the concept inflatables. But the two things I would change, get a bigger one, and then probably get like an actual reputable brand instead of just whatever this one is from TEMU. So that said, I'm a big fan of inflatables.
It is absolutely beautiful out here. Cannot complain at all. No one out here.
It is insanely windy right now and cold. But the cold never bothered me anyway. I'm just kidding. The cold bothers me quite a lot when I'm not prepared for it. And I didn't really come prepared for that.
Yeah, so the trip didn't go as planned, but in all fairness, didn't really plan the trip. So yeah, as far as the inflatable tent goes, I definitely would not take that specific tent on a trip with Peter. Just because, there are things that broke on it that made no sense that they broke, like some of the peg loops, while other parts were really solid. It's just the inconsistency that it kind of freaks me out with Peter. I want things to be really solid because we already have enough to worry about there. But I think that the overall concept of a drop stitch inflatable tent is really solid. I found myself getting increasingly frustrated with the tent just because I kept looking over at the Jeep and seeing the air topper that I have from Flated, and it was just completely solid. And so I was seeing the juxtaposition of something that was just put out just to get it out and sell, and something that was made by intentional individual effort. And so I do think that while Flated doesn't make tents which sucks because, I mean, that's a really solid company. I do believe that there's probably an inflatable tent company out there that can produce a high quality inflatable tent. And so we'll just have to kind of look into that a little bit more. But yeah, inflatable stuff, 100% love it. It's so simple. And yeah, huge fan of inflatables. I was right. I just didn't choose the right tent.